Hi, hello there. Welcome to my channel, Maze's Life, where I'm terrible at managing money but trying to get better. So with today's video, I wanted to go over my February 2026 monthly budget. So if you like this type of content, or if you're just eager to watch, then please stick around, give this video a like, and subscribe, but let's go ahead and get started. So here you are looking at my January 2026 video, or budget, that I filmed yesterday, and I'm going to show you all how I create the February budget. So it's really simple. What I do here, you'll see these two tabs, my 2026 spending plan and then my January 2026 budget. I will just I'll duplicate, and then I'll rename this one February. So let's go ahead and do that. And then as you can see, it's the exact same budget, but I want to go ahead and just update the figures that are going to be new and different for this month. So for my work income, I do not have that $15.64 guaranteed, but the rest of that stays the same. Also, something new is that I carried over $70 from last month. So I'm going to put that $70 here. And then I am just going to go through and I'm going to go to my 2026 spending plan. And this is how much I predicted that I would spend in each category for the month of February. I did this before the year even started. So I'm going to go ahead and insert that now, just the values only. And then we can go through, all of us, line by line, and figure out, how I came up with these numbers. So I just want to make sure that everything, so it's $5,360 for my income, $5,500. Okay, I said that because of my state income tax. I think I predict myself to make a little bit more in this month because of my state income tax. But I have not yet filed my state income taxes, and that is because I am waiting on my 1098E form, I believe. Alright, but let's go run through these numbers and run through the expenses to delete what shouldn't be there. So for subscriptions, I had budgeted $7 for a streaming service for the Super Bowl. I now have plans to go out, so I'm just going to update that to 0. Alright, for personal and beauty, I'm going to keep that at 25 because I need to purchase toothpaste, toothbrush, maybe even deodorant. I had accidentally said I was going to purchase that money with my household fund last month, but that's not a household expense. I actually treat that as a personal beauty expense. Alright, for parking and work, you can see here how much I spend in parking and work actually, but it's not that much. So I'm going to go ahead and update these numbers to what I think or predict that I'll spend. So I'll spend $10 each week, and then let me adjust here. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this red because these numbers could change. Alright, my car insurance last month, it wasn't as much because my car insurance agency gives its insurers a credit back at either the end of December or early January, and for me, I got it as a credit on my January insurance payment. So instead it's going to be $153.20 like how it should have been. And I'm also going to adjust this parking and work amount. I'm going to adjust it to $40. Yeah. Oh, sorry, not 40. I meant 60. I was looking at that difference column. There we go, 60. When I should be looking at the actual. Okay, so then utilities. So when I had budgeted this, I had put extra in my electricity bill, but I should have put the extra in this category, in this utilities bill for my gas. So let me raise this to 280 because I already know it's going to be higher, even though it's January 31st that I filmed this. And then my electricity, I don't know what it's going to be, but I don't think it's going to be any more than 60. And then my phone bill, so I'm going to put this red because I'll find out. Well, actually, if I just check my email, I'll know exactly how much it is, but I'll put 60 right there because I think it's. I'm just going to leave it. I'm not going to mess with it too much. Okay, so then my phone bill is going to stay the same. My fun category, I'm going to leave that as 50, so I'm going to delete these other amounts. And maybe I'll come back in and add some or delete even more. But I'm just going to go over the once through. I just want to show you all how I spend in these categories. So I'm going to budget $90. Okay. Electronic Wi-Fi is 45. Gas, I'm going to budget more for gas this month than I did last month. Okay, gifts. My dad's birthday is next month. I don't know yet what I'm doing, so just leave that as is. Alright, food out. I am going to leave that a 75. I'm not going to adjust. Tithing in church. Okay, then we have applied to debt. So I like to keep this last column 3716, so I know that I need to have that at the end of my at the end of the month in my checking account, because there's been some times where I've forgotten to pay that. Okay, savings, so I need to save $75. I'll do that later. Car maintenance. I am significantly over already for this month, so there won't be anything in this category because I've planned to put a lot extra to debt this month. Okay, so for my cats, only 100. And that should be more than enough. I only need to purchase cat food. I think I'm good on litter for the month, and I'm good on treats. Okay. For groceries, I'm going to leave it at $245. I'm going to delete this note. Alright, then there is health. So I know that I'll have $137.6 as my gym membership, $15 for my copay because I had a follow-up doctor's appointment on Friday. So I had my initial one on Wednesday, where he said that there's nothing that they can do about my nose besides just taking like Flonase, but Flonase doesn't work. I don't have allergies. And he was like, yeah, I don't think it would work. And then because it was an ear, nose, and throat doctor, he noticed that I had an enlarged thyroid. So I then had to get an ultrasound on my thyroid in my neck. So I had that on Friday. They said that it was enlarged, but that it was like a long scientific word that when I googled it meant benign. So alright, then I have $79.99, and that was gonna be staying in there because that is my chiropractor, and then $15 that was a copay from last month. I don't go to the doctors again until next month. Alright, then I have my rent. They're not raising my rent. Well, they give me 30 days notice, and they didn't, so my rent for February will be the same as it's been. They tend to raise my rent every 2 years in May so far that I've lived here, so yeah, maybe they'll raise it in May again. And my interest payments, I expect to spend around $80. So now, as you can see, I'm over budget by $114. Oof. So I now need to come through here and find $114. And that is how I budget my February paycheck. And this is the 114 amount here, and that is subtracting my income, which is right there, from my total expenses, which is right here. Oh, right here. So, yes. So that's how I budget every month, and now I have to figure out, oh, that's $114. Okay. That's like nickel and dime myself from different categories. I don't want to do my apply to debt section. Don't want to do my savings. So, what if I did... Okay. I only need cat food. Okay. Then, for health, I'm going to change this to $235. Okay. For groceries, I want to keep that at $245. How much did I spend last month? Last month on groceries, I spent $225. Okay, what if I do that again this month? Okay. Alright, travel, savings, debt, food out. I want to keep that 75. Okay. Gifts. Okay, I guess we're not going to get gifts this month. Okay. My best friend's birthday, one of my best friend's birthday is the 10th, and then my dad's birthday is the 11th of March. Okay, well, I'm not going to get her anything. And then my dad doesn't care. My dad honestly doesn't care, okay, but I just feel bad. Okay. Alright, so now I'm $5 over. So I gotta find $5 to cut from. I gotta cut from my household category. And that's what I'll do. Okay, so that is it. That is how I'm going to budget, and that's how I always budget my February and any of my monthly paychecks. So hopefully this didn't look too crazy. I'm just looking over everything. Hopefully my electricity bill comes down lower, but there's not much I can do about that right now because it's electricity from January. My gas bill that I know is coming in high, that's my gas bill from December. So it's going to be high again in March because it's going to be paying for my gas, which is my heat, from January. Okay, so now I need to do my taxes, and hopefully I get money back for my state income taxes, because that is why I budgeted so much in my monthly expenses, was because I had expected myself to do my taxes in January and get my state refund back by the end of February. Okay, alright, well that's it. I can stare at this for a while, but I'm not going to. But anyways, this is my February 2026 monthly budget. Thank you for following along. If you stay to the end of the video, I'd love to have you join this financial journey with me. So hit subscribe, click the like, and leave a comment down below if you would like. My next video will be out tomorrow. It is my monthly progress on my New Year's resolutions. So, other than that, if you have any advice for me for this month, leave it down below. But other than that, thank you. And until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next video. Bye-bye.